Hello bachcho. So today we are going to discuss the question number 5th part 4 of exercise 8.4. Now you must understand this. The question number 1, 2, 3, 4 and question number 5th up to third part we have already discussed in our last videos. So check out those. Now the question number 4th is 1 plus sec A divided by sec A is equal to sin square A divided by 1 minus cos A. The hint is also given. You have to simplify LHS and RHS separately. We have to simplify this separately. Okay, we can do that. But first we have to remember those three identities. Cos square A plus sin square A is always equal to 1. We can use any time in these identities, so we must require them. 1 plus 10 square A is always equal to sec square A, and the last one is cot square A plus 1 is equal to cosec square A. Okay, now we can go through it. First we will solve the LHS. Let's do it. So 1 plus sec A divided by sec A. Since there is no square, so we cannot use these identities, so we have to use our basic thing, convert any function into sine and cosine. So 1 plus 1 upon cos A divided by 1 upon cos A. Now take the LCM cos A above, that will become cos A plus 1 divided by 1 upon cos A. Since on both the sides you can reciprocal it if you know this method. Cos A plus 1 divided by cos A, this will reciprocal, so it will like cos A divided by 1. Cos cancel, so what it will remain? Cos A plus 1. Now we will go ahead with that property, cos A plus 1. Now we cannot solve it further, so let it be like that. Now we will do the RHS. What is RHS bacha? Sin square A divided by 1 minus cos A. Sin square A can be written in the form of using the identity 1 minus cos square A is equal to sin square A, right? So 1 minus cos square A divided by 1 minus cos A. Whenever you see such kind of things, you have to use the square like that, 1 square. So here we can write down, this is your A plus B, A minus B property. Why? Because it is written here A square minus B square, where A is equal to 1 and B is equal to cos A. So we can use these identities, A plus B, A minus B. So it means 1 minus cos A, 1 plus cos A. When we are writing these identities, remember in the downward is also cos A, 1 minus cos A. So it will get cancel out, 1 minus cos A, 1 minus cos A cancel out, 1 plus cos A. That will be your LHS. You can see we have already find out the value of this here. So both are equal, cos A plus 1 and 1 plus cos A. So this will be your LHS must be equal to RHS. We have separately solved both of them. I hope you got it. So let's start with another question, question number 5th, part 5th. And what is it? Let's see. It is cos A minus sin A plus 1 divided by cos A plus sin A minus 1 must be equal to cosec A plus cot A. And the hint is also given in this question. Let's use the identity cosec square A is equal to 1 plus cot square A. So we have a different forms of this also. We can write down cosec square A minus, take it here, cot square A is equal to 1. Okay, remember that. Now we will start with the LHS and try to solve it. Okay, so remember one thing, in the RHS side, carefully observe, cosec and cot is there. In the LHS there is cos, sin, 1 simply. If we need to, first we need to convert these things, LHS, in forms of cot and something like cosec and all. So how we can do it? Let's do it. So since LHS is written as cos A minus sin A plus 1 divided by cos A plus sin A minus 1. This cos A minus sin A plus 1 divided by sin A, and in the downward cos A plus sin A minus 1 divided by sin A. Now what we have to do, separate this. Separate, we can separate it, right? So it will become cos A by sin A minus sin A by sin A plus 1 upon sin A divided by cos A by sin A, same as above, plus sin A upon sin A, here it is plus, and minus 1 upon sin A. Okay, so what is cos A upon sin A? It is the identity, and it is cot A. It is the ratio of cos A upon sin A is cot A. So we have introduced the cot A, which is already present in RHS. Minus 1, or what is 1 upon sin A? That is cosec A. So we have also introduced the cosec A. Now cos A upon sin A, again cot A. Then there is a plus sin 1 minus 1 upon sin A is cosec A. I hope you are getting it, what we are doing here. Now what we need to do, we need to put down this 1 as our formula cosec square A minus cot square A is equal to 1. So we can write down cot A minus, so 1 can be substituted somehow, cosec square A minus cot square A. Cosec square A minus cot square A plus cosec A. Okay, plus cosec A divided by cot A plus 1 minus cosec A. Now I can use the identity and open it up. So what it will become, cot A minus A square minus B square, I can use A plus B, A minus B. Now you understand, cosec A minus cot A, cosec A plus cot A. Okay, plus this cot is remaining here. So can I write down here also cosec A plus cot A? Okay, I am writing it on the front. Now divided by cot A plus 1 minus cosec A. Now it's almost solved, you can see. So you can take out the common. What you can take out the common? Cosec A plus cot A. Here also this is cosec A cot A. So we can take out the common. Cosec A plus cot A. When we take out the common, what will remain? Here it will remain, in this point it will remain 1, and there is a minus sign, so minus, and it will remain, we can open the bracket, so minus cosec A, and minus minus multiply plus, so plus cot A divided by, you can do in another step also, but it's fine to do in this step, otherwise one step you have to increase, 1 minus cosec A. So we can similar see that it is written 1 minus cosec A plus cot A, so this will cancel out, and the remaining one is cosec A plus cot A. That will be your answer. And this is how we have used the identity. Remember bacha, 3 identities, okay, like that. Cosec square A can be written as 1 plus cot square A, right? This is your identity, and this cot will go this side, so it will be like cosec square A minus cot square A must be equal to 1, okay? So these are both same identity. Okay, so we can start the next question now. That is your question number 5th, 6th part. That is your under root 1 plus sine A divided by 1 minus sine A is equal to sec A plus tan A. So somehow we need to come out from the root, and to coming out from the root we will start with the LHS. To come out from the root like that, you have to rationalize. How you can rationalize? 1 upon sine A divided by 1 minus sine A. To rationalize it, multiply it by, in the root only, 1 plus sine A divided by 1 plus sine A, okay? So when you multiply it by a number, this will become your identity, and it is called rationalization. A minus B and A plus B, that you can write down A square minus B square, okay? So under root, it is in under root, okay? So 1 minus sine A, 1 plus sine A will multiply each other, and above it is 1 plus sine A multiply 1 plus sine A. So in the next step, what we will do, we will write down 1 plus sine A, 1 plus sine A will be 1 plus sine A whole square divided by A minus B, A plus B, that is your 1 square minus sine square A. So this is again identity, cos square A plus sine square A is equal to 1. So 1 minus sine A square is equal to cos square A. So 1 plus sine A whole square, and in below we can write down cos square A. So after writing like that, 1 plus sine A will comes out, and cos A is also comes out. Now separately divide it, so it will be like 1 upon cos A, in sign between plus sine A upon cos A. Why I am doing this? I am looking at the RHS, okay? I need cos to be changed at sec, so we are doing it separately, dividing it, okay? I have seen so many mistakes in this part, so be careful with that. So it is sec A plus tan A. Sine A upon cos A is tan A. That will be your right hand side. Hence proved. Thanks for watching channel.